Hello, in this short video, I will show you how to create an XY scatter plot in Microsoft Access. Let's begin with creating a dataset in Excel. Let's create two columns, one X, other is Y, and let's generate some random values for X. I'm just going to say create random numbers between 0 to 50. And I want 20 such rows. So I will go to row number 21. Let's write a function for y. So I'm going to use a constant 8. Oops, I meant 8 plus another constant, let's say 7 times x. The equation is 8 plus 7 times x. And you might have noticed that the values change because that's the function of the random values. It doesn't matter for our purposes. Now what we are going to do is we are going to select the whole range, copy it, and paste it into Access to create our table. I'm going to say Control V here. Access is going to ask me if my first row contains the column headings. I'm going to say yes. It will give me a message about how it imported the data successfully. I'm going to say okay, and you're going to see this data set called sheet 11. I already have the sheet 1, and this is exactly our data set from Excel. Let's go and create a form that will host our chart object. I'm going to create and going to blank form. I'm going to go to design view to edit this form. Go to design, drag and drop this chart object. And it's going to ask me which data set do I want to use. I'm going to say sheet 11, hit next. I want both the fields, yes, X and Y. Then we want the XY scatter plot. If you click on this, it will show you. We say next. Going to show us the preview. We don't care, we just say next. We don't want a legend, we say finish. It's going to show us this data set. Now let's change this properties. We want to change the data source, so let's just go to properties, and here you'll say the row source. I'm just going to type the SQL for the row source, which is going to just select X and Y from sheet 11. I want to say select X comma Y from sheet 11. Then I'm going to double click this form to edit. You'll notice it's showing up some data from its sample data set, and it's the regions are on by rows and the quarters are on columns. We want to change that. So I'm going to change that to by column. So you'll see here by row, by column. I'm going to click on by column, and it's going to flip the data set. And for an added measure, we're going to change the chart type to scatter. Here is our chart, scatter. We get out of this and click on view, and it looks like it plotted our data because it's a straight line, as the function was quite straight. Just to make sure, let's go back to design view, double click this form one more time, go to chart and go add a trend line. Since it's linear, it's fine. We go to options, we say display equation and display r squared. Hit OK. Get out of this form and view this form. You will notice the equation is y equal to 7x plus 8. It is the same equation we used to generate that data set in Excel. Even the r square value is 1, which makes sense as it is the perfect fit. I hope this short video showed you how to create an XY scatter plot in Microsoft Access. Thank you for watching.